Hi everyone, my name is Carly David and I will be making a series of videos for you all that will take my experiences in China and translate them into tips, tricks, and advice that I could give you to make your experience here in China a little bit easier. Going to a new land is never easy, so whether you're coming to China for learning the language or maybe coming on an internship, just make sure, I just want to be able to help you make your time here as best as it can be. So this first video is just going to be a short introduction of myself and my experiences here in China. And the second part of the video is just going to be my top tips that I want to give you before I start the series. And these tips will be very general, so I'll likely be going more into depth on them in later videos. But for now, just these top 3 tips will hopefully be able to kickstart this series. So a little bit about myself. I recently graduated with undergraduate degrees in international business, Asian studies and international trade, as well as Mandarin Chinese. I'm currently pursuing an international master's of business administration. I'm excited to be here in Shanghai because it's a financial center, not just in China, but just in the world in general. So it's really cool to be on a marketing consulting internship here in Shanghai. This will be my 4th time here in China. I've gone to Wuhan, China 2 times, and I've been to Dalian, China once, and I love those cities so much. They have a place in my heart. They're kind of like my Chinese hometowns. I've been studying Chinese for 5 years. So that's a little bit about myself. I'm going to go ahead and get into my top 3 pieces of advice that I can give you to make the most out of your time here in China. So let's go ahead and get started on that. My first tip is to really maximize the time that you have here in China. This experiences that you have, whether you're on a language program or if you're on an internship, these experiences are once in a lifetime. Even though I've gone to China 4 times, I know that each time is very important and it's a valuable experience for me not to waste. Really put yourself out there, experience the culture, practice your language skills, and just have a good time. Make the most out of your time here. That goes with really any experience, but especially if you're taking the time and effort to come here to China for any reason. And so my tip number 2 is to be open to cultural differences. For some of you, it may be your first time out of your home country, and for others, you may have experienced different cultures, but not necessarily the Chinese culture. Just be ready to experience things that are different from your own culture. Be open to all of these experiences because it is an experience in and of itself, and just will help you gain a better and wider view of the world. My last tip number 3, is to explore. And so I know for me personally, I have a problem of just hoping that cool things will kind of come to me and like the universe just like puts them in my path. But sometimes that's not the case, and so you really got to put yourself out there and just go and find those cool things and make the most out of your experience. So when I say explore, that could be a bunch of different things. It could be you picking a random street and just going down it. Or if you're not the type just to pick a random street and go down that path, just do some research and really look into stuff that really interests you and find it and have that experience there. But don't wait for experiences to be plopped in your lap, because sometimes that doesn't happen, and you don't want to be waiting your whole entire trip for that experience to happen to you when you can be making more experiences for yourself. So yeah, that's the end of my video. I hope that it was informative for you. I look forward to making more videos for you to help you with your time here in China. In the meantime, see you later. 再见.